Hey everybody, Steve here for Who Took My Dice Ultramarines Beyond. Welcome back. So this particular video is going to be about what I'm planning to do in October. If you remember last October for Halloween, love Halloween, I did sort of a survival horror genre style game featuring a lone heroic Imperial pilot facing up against Necrons, broken, damaged, cracked Necrons, in a sort of horror style game that I did years and years ago at Games Workshop. And I showed how to play it, and all these erratic movements for these broken Necrons. This lone survivor pilot somewhere in the Pariah Nexus trying to survive after crashing. The spooky part. This is a spooky part. The video disappeared after I finished it. I did a live. I went to edit it, and it disappeared. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to try it again this year. Now, this year, I'm doing something a bit different. Instead of going for the Pariah Nexus, I've been inspired by Darktide. Yes, the much maligned, much loved first-person shooter, co-op, however you want to put it, online shooter, set on this world in another part of the galaxy, beset by heretics and traitors and some demony goodness and all that. You probably either heard it or played it or seen people playing it. I've seen people play it. So very, very cool stuff. And it just screams some sort of nice Halloween horror survivor thing. So I've actually painted up the first heroic survivor that's going to go up against the coming forces. Now, I actually went to Games Workshop to get the models today. It didn't have them. So I'm going to go back later. I'm not going to give a spoil out of what is going to be going in. If you've seen or played Darktide, you know what's coming. Don't spoil it for everybody else. But let's take a look at the model I've done up to represent one of these heroic, survivors. Survivors, that's right. So here we have one of the Moebian 21st, the loyal regiment that has been helping the rejects battle the Moebian 6th and the dregs as they tear their way through Hive Tertium. This is an old school Acadian Imperial Guardsman. The last guy might be a little bit different because I did some carving on this guy to represent him having something like a shotgun instead of a las gun, but whatever. And the helmet I messed with a bit as well, but this is going to be one of the first. Now, it took a while for me to come up with a paint scheme. I looked a lot online, different color schemes, trying to figure out where to go. The videos where these guys pop up in Darktide, obviously everything's very dark, the lighting is dim, so it's very hard to get an accurate depiction of what the color scheme for their fatigues and their flak armor is. I think I did it pretty good. I'll show you the colors I went through here, but I added some white there and just did some stippling on it to sort of show and the same with his number on there, just to show it's been worn away through use. I'm very, very happy with how he turned out. He looks pretty cool. So he's going to be one of the heroes, one of the survivors trying to make it through. Now let's take a look at the colors I used to achieve the fatigues and armor. So the fatigues are pretty simple. It was just a base of the fang, then some highlights with rust gray. The fang itself was pretty dark, but obviously the highlights looks much better now. And I think I grasped sort of the grayish blue that their fatigues take on. Again, it's hard to see in the videos, but I think I got it pretty well. Now the flak armor went in stages. So looking at the images and videos, their armor looked an even deeper blue, almost black, but it also looked very metallic, almost like it looked really, really metallic as well. I guess the way they just want to show off the flak armor. So start by mixing McCraig blue and lead belcher. So I mixed that together to get the first part. Then I gave it a once over with Null Oil. And then I went over again, I did some highlights with chainmail to really, to just go around the edges. And I think it turned out pretty well. It's hard to see, but it's actually rather shiny, but it still has a dark blue tinge to it, metallic blue tinge to it. So I think it came out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. And of course, skin was done with Bugman's Glow and Cadian Flesh Tone. Just a quick little do on the flesh there. Nothing serious. And then I used some more of the rust gray to highlight the las gun, and a mixture of base, did a base of lead belcher and then chainmail as a highlight on any metal bits there. But that was that. So that's pretty simple. I think a pretty good color scheme, and it came out really, really well. There you have it, a Moebian 21st Loyalist member of a Loyal Regiment. You can see in some of the videos, especially when they showed off the Moebian 6 coming in. There's a wonderful cinematic of these Valkyries just smashing apart a landing zone, and the Moebian 6 taking out a whole flock of the Moebian 21st, this trader regiment returning home. Like, really, really cool. Let me know what you think. Did I get it? Did I get the color scheme? Did I miss something? What would you do? Let me know, and let me know down below. And I look forward to showing you the rest of it once I get the models I need and I get them all done up. And look for this sometime around, if not on Halloween itself. I hope it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it live again. I might do that the Saturday before. Maybe do a live stream on that. I might just do a video of it and put it out that way. Let me know what you think. Should I do it live again, or should I just make a full video? But guys, as always, thank you very much. I'll see you next time. Keep rolling those dice. Bye.